Okay, so my storytelling is in the form of a poem, and this poem was written about some real strange incidents that happened in Newtown. That's where I'm from, and we have Jumbies there too. And these are stories that my mother told me about, and I thought, and some of them, actually, some of the parts I was around. So, it's called Miss Mavis Jumbie. And this is not an unfriendly Jumbie. This is not going to scare you or anything. We had enough of that tonight, right? Okay, Miss Mavis Jumbie. When Miss Mavis was living, she didn't have much to say. She just smiled whenever folk passed by her way, as if she hiding some joke only she knew. Now she dead, her ghost is causing a stew. Since she was buried, she's got Newtown in a state. Yes, Miss Mavis Jumbie scaring folks straight. Charlotte wants to spree every Saturday night. She boil up, sauce up bush, so the baby sleep tight all through the night till she come home at dawn. Sometimes with a new boyfriend hooks in she arm. One Friday morning when she easing home tipsy, she saw Miss Mavis waiting in the yard up the alley. Charlotte ball out, "Mother!" Everybody run out to see what that loose girl out there howling about. Now, Saturday nights, the baby are prattling late because Miss Mavis Jumbie scare Charlotte straight. That little boy Bobo won't stop playing the fool. He just turned 11, but he don't mind no rule. He runs away from school in the sea every day, just wouldn't hear what his grandparents say. He rude to the old lady, throw stones at the man, even pass and give up, said that boy too out of hand. So one night, after Bubba stayed out up the alley, coming home about cockcrow only when he feels sleepy, he put his hand through the slot to open the door, and he entered. He saw Miss Mavis kneeling on the floor. She wagged her finger at him. He bawled out, "Lord, Granny!" When Granny wake up, he cry and say how he's sorry. Later he sweep up the yard and read school before 8. Miss Mavis Jumbie done scare him straight. Harry, the postman, and his wife always would fight because since 5 years he married, he out every night. He say he played domino with the boys under the tree. But since shop closed, his wife say I don't rest eye on he. But everybody else know is by the keeper he gone. And he'll stay here all night till early next morning. But this Friday night, as he reached by that place, Miss Mavis appeared with a frown upon her face, pointed finger and hissed, "Don't come here no more." And she floated up the steps and stopped right by the door. Harry didn't stop running till he reached by his yard. He couldn't catch a breath, his heart pounding so hard. He confessed to his wife and vowed he won't fornicate. That's how Miss Mavis Jumbie scare Harry straight. For a long time now, the neighbors complaining. Seemed like all of a sudden, the hens all stopped laying. They don't know that Floretta making visits at dawn to gather all the eggs even while they're still warm. She's so good at this that the fowls don't make a peep. She comes in and she goes out and the hen's still asleep. But early one Thursday when she crept to the fence, Miss Mavis was there waiting in the coop by the hens. Stop thief! Came the cry from the dead woman's throat. Floretta dropped her eggs basket and ran off with a shout. So that's how she stopped making the early morn forage and started to give she children oats and corn porridge. And now all the neighbors have eggs on their plate because Miss Mavis Jumbie scared Floretta straight. So after all the open air preaching and prayers, the people of Newtown now changing their ways. No more thieving and fighting and shooting up dice. And the children so frightened, they're behaving all nice. Folk reading the Bible and singing church song and trying real hard to right all their wrongs. Listen, I telling you, I don't exaggerate. Miss Mavis Jumbie scared all of them straight. Thank you.
I want you to say, back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn, I done dead already. Okay? Okay, good. Listen. Now this is a song that was composed, it was composed by Lord Croft, Dr. Croft, who died some years ago, and it was placed in a Kittitian cemetery. And of course other artists from Trinidad, because he lived in Trinidad for some time. And people like Harry Belafonte took it and made it a big hit. But this was composed by Lord Dr. Croft, and it was composed about Kittitian Jumbies. There was a Jumbie Jambo. There was a Jumbie Jamboree in a Kittitian cemetery. Jumbie Jamboree in a Kittitian cemetery. Jumbies from all parts of the island. Some of them were dead Calypsonian, and as the season was carnival, they get together in a Jumbie bacchanal, and they singing back to back, belly to belly, don't give a damn, I done dead already. Let me hear, back to back, belly to belly with the Jumbie Jamboree. One more time, back to back, belly to belly, I don't give a damn, I done dead already. Back to back, belly to belly with the Jumbie Jamboree. Hear this one. A female Jumbie, she won't behave. Look how she jumping up on the grave. In one hand she had some rum, and she beating conga drum. The lead singer started to rhyme. Everybody followed in time. A bystander had this to say. Look how them Jumbies breaking away, and they're singing belly to belly, don't give a damn, done that already. Back to back, belly to belly with the Jumbie Jamboree. Let me hear you. Back to back, belly to belly, don't give a damn, done that already. Back to back, belly to belly with the Jumbie Jamboree. Hear this one. Left and right, the thing getting sweet. A fella mash the Jumbie feet. The Jumbie point the finger and then warn. He said, Mr. Take care, you mash me corn. The funniest thing that I ever see was a Jumbie eating saltfish and conky with a load of ginger, beer and morby. If you see Jumbie pushing back the rear and they're singing back to back, belly to belly, don't give a damn, done dead already. Back to back, belly to belly with the Jumbie Jamboree. Let me hear you. Back to back, belly to belly, don't give a damn. I done that already, back to back. You the Jambi Jamboree, your turn now, back to back, belly to belly, don't give a damn. I done that already, back to back, belly to belly with the Jambi Jamboree.